How do you read a photography book? Hello YouTube, what's up? It's Frank shouting here, and today, as promised, we are here for the part 2 of Kodachrome. If you missed the part 1, you will find a link below down in the description, or mind to go straight to the channel. The previous video is Kodachrome part 1. This video is also an excuse to make some observation about how to read a photo book. How do you do that? The exposure to many photographs doesn't make the viewer aware, but only more addicted. And this is what happened to us every single day. We see tons of images everywhere, from Instagram to TV. Everywhere you watch, you see images today. For this reason, I guess, and correct me if I'm wrong, that reading a photo book must take a big effort. Making a photo book is a huge work of several professionals, and us as a consumer, we have to engage in trying to understand what the author wants to say. I know, it's not easy, but it's what we'll try to do in this video. As you already know, the book we are looking at today is Kodachrome by Luigi Ghirri, published the first time by Punto e Virgola in 1978, and republished in an identical version by Mac Photobook in the late 22. 92 images in 104 pages selected by Ghirri himself from its archive from 1971 to 1977. The original version has two texts: a critic essay by Piero Berengo Gardin and an introduction from Ghirri himself. Too much light. On the version of Mac Photobooks, we have also an essay from Francesco Zanotti. In the description you will find the link to the publisher page where it's sold. This video is not sponsored, and I leave you also the full article about this book in my new blog. Have a look, let me know what you think of my new website. Well, let's get back to the main topic of this video. How do you read a photo book? I'm not an academic, of course, I'm just a passionate photographer, and today in this video I will show you only how I try to read a photo book. I'll try also as much as possible to avoid the reading of technical aspects or, I don't know, composition. The goal for me is to create a story, to bring out a message from this book. If this kind of reading match with the message that the author will transmit by the book is hard to know. To do that we need only a couple of things: time, concentration, a mindset to create an experience, and abandon any judgmental viewpoint. Read the text before the first read through the images could be a good idea. I usually do that after the first read through all the pages. So let's start straight and I'll show you how I do that. Let's start from the cover of the book. As we already know, the visual investigation of Luigi Ghirri is on the act of observing. And this little drone, we can see a man taking a picture with a view camera. Is properly the act of observing. In the first image we start with this blue sky and all these ropes, maybe electric. Looks like something light and stray, more sky. One, there is this Coca-Cola, looks like, I don't know. It gives me idea of freedom. Also this little sign is written Azzurro. It's like light blue. And we start to image a place. We saw the Coca-Cola before, and this horse on this page, this little palace. Looks like a vacation somewhere. Something really easy, light, free. And the color. There was a party here. So maybe it's about vacation. And yeah, it brings me straight to an empty place. It's like the end of the season by the sea. But still some people on the beach playing, but there is not crowd. We know that this place is Ravenna, where in Emilia-Romagna on the Adriatic Sea. So maybe it's the end of the season. Check the sky here, it's not anymore light blue, but clouds are coming and nobody is by the sea. Maybe it's like end of September. And yeah, the wind is coming, but we are still in this mood of vacation. There is a little bit of decadence, but not that much. It's not like painful, dark thoughts. It's like a walk by the beach where people left, but still somebody used to come. And even the toilets are all clean, but you can see by the mirror there is still somebody maybe. An escape. Something happened here, but maybe in the past, maybe a couple of days ago, maybe some month ago. But the toilet, we can still get inside the toilet. And all the play of mirrors give us a sensation that still something is going on there. And then a dog, and Ghirri himself. Only few people sometime appear. But then the season is gone. Summer is gone. The mass, the crowd is not anymore there. Still 2 persons watch the sunset and maybe have a meal. But then we go to the mountains. But are they real? And this is a great point of Ghirri. Here we can see real and unreal, because this is the miniature of Italy in Rimini, and it's a fake landscape, of course, but on the side maybe was straight in that area. Actually it's in Scandiano. Here the unreal seems real, here the real seems unreal. And still emptiness, but it's all clean, all well kept. It looks like somebody still lived there. A carousel closed, and some baby playing with mask, maybe in the same place, maybe in another. Care. And still, real and real. You see this picture, they are real stuff. But they looks like almost a drone, maybe a drone on a wall. Like here. The tree is real, but the background is fake. It's like a reflection. There is this switch straight from the sand of the summer to the fog of, I don't know, maybe autumn. So the season is gone, we are sure. Of course, here composition brings us, is the excuse to brings us to one side to the other. Little frames on the side. There is a wall, there is a point of passage. Here you can see through. Here you can't see anymore through. This is like a window. This is like a missing mirror. Is a missing mirror. And again, real and unreal. We can play through religion here and maybe some thought on religion from the real and unreal, reflection and religion. It's like a vacation places. Actually, this one is in Paris. Out of the reality looks like. I mean, what this fruit is doing inside this kind of weird fridge start to bring us some question. So where are we going and when we start to go somewhere else? This picture sometimes makes more questions than answers, and that is good. Where are we running to? This is of course birds in a cage and a place where to sit in a maybe old station, but where? And again, animal in kind of a cage, but this is a drawing. This is not. But can you say what properly is real and is unreal? And then again, images on the images, 2 dimension on the 3 dimension, and you can't understand properly where is the border. This is a point important in the whole Ghirri work. Where is the border between real and unreal? I mean, we went from the end of a season on the beach, on a big city with a lot of advertisement and stuff like this, and still the point where the real and the real touch, we can't properly know. Here maybe the background is real, the front is not. Here the opposite, looks like maybe it's all real, but it looks like the background is just picture. We are inside a theater, maybe a museum. Maybe we are in Paris, or maybe not. We're only thinking of Paris, because this is like souvenir. This is a miniaturized in a fake background of the Tour Eiffel. And then maybe we went to Switzerland, maybe not. Maybe it's just a shop. But still, seems like places of vacation. Are we going to vacation? Maybe yeah. Maybe we like less crowd. Oh, postcards, for sure, is a place for vacation. But where? Doesn't matter. In a place of our fantasy, in this journey through. Look at this. From the cage of the postcard to a cage, square postcard like 4 different images that actually are real. Looks like behind there is something like a drawing, or is it a window? I mean, who cares? It's still a view on something. Maybe we are inside a nice palace. Doesn't matter what is it, because sometimes could be Paris, sometimes could be Modena. Doesn't matter. It's like a dreamy place, maybe in a big city. Or maybe in a big city by the sea. But some decadence is coming inside. It's not only the end of the season. Looks like the end of the place, maybe? It's good. Again, postcards. Thinking of postcards, taking picture. Taking picture to make memories, like. And then leave us like this. These last 2 images. The act of observing. The act of building memories. So, what do you think about? As you saw, I create a fantasy, a place, a travel through this imaginary world where maybe the author would like to bring us. Maybe not, but I built my own journey. I built an experience and a story that stay in my mind and start to make me think about these real or unreal places. All these thoughts make a photo book a good photo books. It makes me create images on my mind, and it makes me think also how good and how it's not easy to build a proper photo book that bring the viewer to its own world, like Ghirri did with his first book, Kodachrome. That's all basically for the second chapter. Thanks to all that makes it this far. If you didn't mind to take a look to the previous video where I show you properly the book and not only with my fantasy. And also down in the description you will find the link to the book in the publisher website that is not sponsored, I told you. And also the article, the full article of the book if you want to read something more about Kodachrome in the blog of my website. And in the next one, I guess I will show you Snow by Vanessa Winship. This will be the next video. This will be the next book in our series. See you.
Oof.